Hello and welcome to PMCLounge.com. My name is Shoaib. I'm the voice behind all the videos that you see on this YouTube channel, youtube.com/PMCLounge, as well as our official website, PMCLounge.com. Now, subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already. We post videos on PMP certification, other project management certifications, PMP concepts, what's happening in the project management industry and stuff like that. So subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Also, check our official website out. In addition to categorically arranging all these videos, you will also find helpful articles on our website that are going to help you understand the concepts of project management. Very helpful if you're preparing for PMP exam. So do these two things: subscribe to the channel, check the website PMCLounge.com. Now in this video, I am talking about the incorrect criteria, 4 incorrect criteria for assigning a project manager to a project. Let me know in the comments, has it ever happened to you that you saw a project and you saw a project manager and felt that these two are not really a good match? This project manager should have been managing some other kind of project. Has it ever happened to you? Or have you seen something like this? Let me know in the comments. Now, there are 4 incorrect criteria for assigning a project manager. And if you have experienced this, probably one of the reasons you will find yourself familiar with. Number 1 is halo effect. Now, if somebody is good at something, we assume that they might be good at something else as well, which could be related or unrelated. Let's say if you have a tester who is one of the best in the department, right? You have the best tester in the department. The higher management might assume that this person is going to be a really good test manager, right? Which might not be the case. This person might just enjoy the process of testing. This person might just enjoy his or her job as a tester, but managing a team of testers and becoming a test manager might not be something that interests him or her. So this is halo effect. Somebody is good at something and we assume that they are going to be good at something else as well. How does this apply to someone, leading to someone being allotted a project which he or she is not interested in? Is by age, technical proficiency, and process knowledge. Let's talk about age. So if someone is, let's say, in their late 40s or early 50s, age comes with a lot of experience, right? So this person will have a lot of experience. And just because they have a lot of experience does not necessarily mean they are going to be a good fit in a certain kind of project. So again, a part of halo effect here. Technical proficiency. Let's say someone is a really good Java developer. They know everything about Java. They have a lot of technical proficiency when it comes to Java. Will they be a good fit as a Java project manager? Not necessary. And process knowledge, right? So if somebody is really good in, let's say, setting up IT infrastructure, right? He or she has a lot of knowledge in how an IT infrastructure is set up. Will they be a really good project manager to set up 5 IT infrastructure sites? Not necessary, right? They might have the knowledge, but they might not have the skills to manage a project like that, right? So age, technical proficiency, process knowledge are some of the examples of our first incorrect criteria for assigning a project manager, which is halo effect. Now, number 2, waiting for assignment. Just because somebody does not have any work right now. In the IT industry, there's this term called on bench. Just because somebody is on bench, you should not assign them a project just because they do not have any work right now. You need to match the skills and you need to match the interests and then do an analysis of whether this project is going to be a perfect fit for this person or not. Just because somebody is waiting on an assignment, right? Just because somebody does not have a project right now should not be the reason for them to be assigned to a project. Number 3 is customer preference. Now, let's say a lot of people assume that customer is king. A lot of people assume that they need to go above and beyond to meet customer expectations. And this is not just about people. A lot of companies also encourage you to do so. But when it comes to project management, when it comes to PMI, when it comes to the project management industry as a whole, there are concepts like gold plating, which are not something that you should pursue just because just to delight the customer, just because going above and beyond is something that your organization wants you to do. There are concepts like scope creep. You will not allow your customer to do scope creep on your project, right? So that is why, just because if a customer prefers a certain person to be assigned to this project, and it's okay if they are a good fit, it's okay if the project manager also wants to work with that customer, but what if the project manager wants to deliver some other kind of projects, right? What if the project manager wants to move out and not work with this customer anymore, right? So just because the customer prefers a certain project manager does not mean that they should be tied and be working with that customer and deliver those kind of projects again and again for the same customer. Number 4 is new exposure. Just because somebody wants to get exposed to a certain kind of domain or a certain kind of projects does not mean that they should be assigned to those projects. What can happen here is, if someone's really interested, they can shadow some other project manager. They can shadow a project manager who's already working on that kind of projects on those domain, right? So mentoring is something which is important here. If I want to work in, let's say, IT infrastructure projects, I should not be assigned an IT infrastructure project. Instead, I should work under someone who works on IT infrastructure projects, right? I should shadow them. I should treat them as mentors, learn about it, and then be prepared to be assigned to IT infrastructure project, rather than, going ahead and being assigned right in the beginning itself. That's a recipe for disaster. So those were 4 incorrect criteria for assigning a project to a project manager. Halo effect, which comprises of age, technical proficiency, and process knowledge. Waiting for assignment, someone who does not have work right now. Customer preference, and new exposure, somebody wants to work in the new domain. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments if you are aware of any other inappropriate criteria, incorrect criteria for assigning a project to a project manager. Subscribe to the channel and don't forget to check out our social media accounts. PMC Lounge is our handle on Facebook and Twitter. As always, don't forget to check out the website pmclounge.com, your #1 free PMP resource. Thank you.